Welcome back to Poems and Stories to Remember. Hi, dreamers, and good morning. Okay, so let's get right to the announcements. So, today, first of all, I want to say today is a beautiful Sunday, and I'm hoping that everyone has plans of some sort to get out into nature and enjoy the day, especially if it's really nice in your area. Now, I know that we do have dreamers that reside in the Philippines, and I don't know the weather there. So, but if you're having beautiful weather in the Philippines, please get out and enjoy nature, even if it's just to take a walk, in the park, or just to go outside and sit on the stoop on your step. But get out and enjoy what God has put before us. The weather, the warm weather, the beautiful trees, the flowers, just get out in nature, okay? So I wanted to say that this morning before I get into everything, okay? Now, we are actively in a pop-in cash giveaway for those dreamers who have never won. And last week, on last week's video, I asked my dreamers, and that was for anyone that was actually eligible for the cash giveaway and anyone who had already won. I asked them also to participate, and I did get some participants, and I thank you for that. I asked, do you think it would be fair to do, because me and my dream team and my sponsor wanted to really give more. So we wanted to see whether we should just do one winner of $40 or whether we should give two winners a chance to win $30 each. Okay. So after reviewing the comments in my section, I seen that a lot of the dreamers, we did have a dreamer that wanted to do the one, and that was understandable. You could choose either way, but a lot of the dreamers chose to have two winners. So we decided, since there was more dreamers saying two winners, that this particular pop-in, which continued from February all the way up till now, will be two winners of $30 in cash giveaway. In cash, $30 in cash. And so I'm going to pop in. I may pop in and do both of the winners at the same time. I may pop in and do one winner and then come back and pop in another time and do another winner. But as of this month, both winners will win their cash when I'm choosing. So, I go in and I choose the winner from the names and the thing. And like I told anyone else who has commented, if you commented correctly, if you public subscribe so I can see you, and you comment on the video in the month of the cash giveaway, and you sent me your PayPal or your Cash App to PoemsAndStoriesToRemember@gmail.com, you are eligible if you've never won up till I pop in. Once I pop in, you're not. So if you haven't done those three things before I popped in, then you won't be eligible for the cash giveaway that's going on now for those who have never won. Okay? So I want to just make that clear. Okay. So the other thing is, also I wanted to just make an announcement that I emailed back, because I've received a lot of emails from my dreamers in reference to the other cash giveaway that I also made mention of on a previous video, which was in the hardship. And this video was this cash giveaway was inspired by one of our dreamers. So we decided to do a hardship subscribers cash giveaway. And what that means is that your first thing is to send me a hardship telling me why you want to be eligible for this particular cash giveaway that's up to $150. So you can win up to $150 on this cash giveaway, okay? And so you would send me that explaining why you think you should be eligible for that to PoemsAndStoriesToRemember@gmail.com. And then the second portion, once you send that, then I will send you back an email. And I know everybody sent theirs like a week or so before. And because he was the one who initially sent me an email, he had sent his a while back when he basically was in the hospital. Okay, so basically, it's been a thought process. Like I said, when I read your emails, if you ask me for, questions and stuff, I will take, notice of that. and we'll be working on something. So we decided to come up with this hardship subscriber cash giveaway. We wanted to achieve also bringing more people to the channel. So the second requirement is for those people, once they send me their information, to bring 5 subscribers. And at first I was going to just wait until I initially started it. But because I've gotten so many, I decided why not have them already give the subscribers. And then once this cash giveaway is over, we be working on that cash giveaway. Just waiting and on the date that I'm going to choose to actually do it, because I'm not going to do a pop-in on that one. I'm going to actually do a date. But if I have everybody confirmed that they brought in their 5 subscribers, then it's just a matter of me setting up the date. Excuse me, setting up the date and actually giving the funds out. So I sent out emails to everyone who had sent me a message telling me why they wanted to be a part of the cash giveaway, including their code. So it's very important that anyone you're bringing has to publicly subscribe so I can see them. And then they also must comment on the video with the code that I provided each one of the people in their email. Okay, so please make sure you read over your email thoroughly and get that code. It's in little brackets so you will know that it's your code. Okay? And when your new subscriber comes in, they can simply comment with the code and make sure that they follow the public subscribe. If they want to be a part of future cash giveaways, then they would need to send me their PayPal or Cash App to Poems and Stories to Remember. Okay? So, yeah. And yeah, to anyone new watching right now, the same. If you would like to be a dreamer and you're just coming in on your own from seeing the videos that I've been doing, please make sure you go back and watch previous video content. Also, if you like, click the thumbs up button. So for like, and click the notification bell for future videos. I do pop-in. So if you want to be aware of when I pop in, that notification bell will let you know. It also will let you know when I do future videos, okay? Clicking the like button keeps my video up and helps other people to be able to see it. So it's very important that we like it so we can stay in the rhythm of videos continuously going on, so that I can grow and I can get more subscribers. And that's another reason why I added the portion of the subscriber to this particular contest, is because of the fact that I want our channel to grow. I'm trying to meet goals too with the channel. Okay? So, let's see what else. So today I will be discussing lightly. I'm trying to keep this video not as long as the others. So I'm going to be going over whatever's channeled to me, whatever I feel as though I need to give to my dreamers. I will be discussing that with you today. We will also be touching on our Soul's Journey cards we do at the beginning of the month. And I always pick 3 cards. Unless any other energy falls out when I'm shuffling, then usually it's just 3, okay? And then I will finish up with You Got This, which will probably be 1 or 2 cards, and some positive affirmations, okay? So, in the past week or so, or in the past month, I've been doing some light poems. I've read, I think, a couple of new ones, and I've been doing channeled messages. And I've also been working on hidden money blocks, trying to help my dreamers to see what's causing them not to be financially independent and financially stable, by giving them the information that's coming out and giving them ideals of what they can work on to unblock that energy, because money is energy and money should flow to you freely. If it does not, then that means you have a block. There's something that you're doing to block that flow of that energy, okay? So that money is for everyone. It's money. People should not feel as though that just because you're a certain race or color that you're not supposed to get money. Money is an energy that flows to anyone, as long as you recognize what it is that's keeping you from getting that flow of money. Okay? And there's things, like I said, if you notice on my channel, I always tell my dreamers that we have to put in the work. A lot of times dreamers don't understand when I'm saying that. What do you mean work? Well, work, when I say work when it comes to this, is doing things that opens up that flow of energy. If you're constantly worrying all the time because you don't have money and you're worrying how your bills are going to get paid, you are also working against yourself. You are causing yourself to be stagnant. We are not supposed to worry, believe it or not. I know we're human to error, but we are not supposed to worry. We have a heavenly Father and we have angels that we're supposed to go to in our distress. And you know what, I remember when I was younger, I think I was in my 20s. I was at a specific church that was saying that we're not supposed to go to our heavenly Father in prayer when we want or need something. And that is so negative. And I didn't know that at the time because I was still in the learning stages. Our Heavenly Father is here for us no matter what. Okay, yes, He wants us to acknowledge Him and show gratitude when we're not struggling, but we are to go to Him. And I think that mindset has been pushed all over the world. And that's the reason why people don't recognize that your Heavenly Father is there for you to go in prayer when you need something, for understanding, for a sign. If you don't know how to do something, you go and you ask Him to show you. He will show you through signs and synchronicities. He will have someone come in your life that will give the help to answer that question for you. He will show you through wherever you're at. If you're out and about, then something will happen that will acknowledge what you were asking about. But you won't know if you don't ask. And that is the point. You have to ask to get you have to ask a question to get your answer. Okay? So you should not be worrying about when that money's going to come. If you feel like you're worrying, you need to go to your Heavenly Father in prayer. And let your Heavenly Father know how you feel. When I am feeling a certain kind of way, because I'm human and I'm not perfect, when I'm feeling a certain kind of way about my circumstances, I go to my Heavenly Father and I tell my Heavenly Father, I've done everything that I know how to do. And I need your assistance. Please show me what I need to do. If I feel like now, because I've been enlightened and I know so much more than I knew in the past, if I'm in a situation, if I'm in a relationship with someone and things are not working out and there's a constant disconnect, I'm asking my Heavenly Father what's going on. Because if it's me, I want to be fixed so that I don't cause confusion and mess up something that's good. And a lot of times people are not doing that. You're constantly bickering and fighting in your situation. And also people, sometimes you get the answers without asking too, but you're not paying attention. So God may send you an answer, let you know that person's not for you, but you're not taking heed to it. You're being blinded to the fact. You already know this person is not what you want because you're not happy, but you're still hanging on to it because that's all you know. And being familiar with something is okay when it's a good thing, but being familiar with a disaster is not. If you're sitting and weeping and woe is me and having the victim concept just because you don't want to do the work, because that's what it comes down to. You're afraid of doing the work. You're afraid of moving forward, okay? And we should not be that way. Stop hindering yourself. Stop stagnating yourself. Stop putting yourself in a situation that you're going to regret later. And you're going to wish. You don't want to say coulda, woulda, shoulda. You don't want to be the one always talking about what you should have done. Do it. Don't be the one that said, oh, if I had done this and I had done that. Because that's a victim. You're putting yourself into a category of being a victim when you're really not. Okay? Use the strength that God has placed in all of us with deep within to help you out of situations that you don't understand, to help you to get through. If you're not happy in a situation, I tell people all the time, if you're not happy and if you actually done the work, if you tried to go with this person to counseling and it still is not working, then that's a sign that person is not for you. Don't stay stuck in that situation and let the person that God has for you pass you by. Because if you never come to grips with yourself on what really is for you, and then God is not going to hold up that person that's already healed and ready. He's going to take that person and move them on and find them another soulmate, another person that's going to treat them the way they deserve to be treated. Okay, and I just wanted to make that clear. So that's something else that came up. Another thing that came up was I have a lot of dreams, and I say they're visions. So when it's something that's familiar and I remember it, and as like the back of my hand, I can tell you word for word, then I don't see that as a dream. I see that as a vision. And a lot of times we are shown things through our dreams or visions, as I stated, that you need to input in your life that shows you from a clearer perspective. Like in my visions, I may experience something on the outside in my reality, and then my vision will show me without my blinders on what the truth is. So I might see someone, and I'm the type of person, kind-hearted person, that sometimes, and I've done it in the past, I overlook people's flaws. I will be revealed their flaw, what it is that makes this person and why they're where they're at. But I'm looking beyond that and seeing that heart. But they're not in tune with that heart that I see. So therefore, because they're so much in their flaws and in that toxic part of themselves, I'm going past the toxic part and saying, oh no, I see that this person has a good heart, but they're not in tune with that. And that's why in the past, not now, not now, but in the past, I found myself in situations that if I had just paid attention to the red flags, I wouldn't have experienced that pain that came with that person because they weren't healed. And I'm not saying that a person is totally bad because they're not healed, but you don't want to put your good energy, if you are healed, in with the energy of someone who's not, because they're not going to treat you like the way you should be treated. They're not going to respect you. And even though they might not intentionally be treating you bad, because they're in so much of a toxicity because of the things that's going on in their life, because they have not faced their past, they haven't healed from the wounds of their past, they are not going to be able to appreciate you for who you are and see you for what your worth is. So sometimes when you see someone that you really want to mingle and put your all into, sometimes you need to step back and say, if you were given red flags, well, I need to take heed. There's a reason why I'm seeing this, even though I'm seeing the good of that person. There's also a reason why he's showing me the toxic of that person, so that you don't find yourself in a situation that you regret later on. And then you don't find yourself having to repeat a cycle because you didn't take heed to what God showed you. And know that once you are healed and when you get yourself in the right place for growth, God will continue to show you those who are not for you and those who are. And you have to just take heed. You have to stop running to the negative and toxic and stay on your path. You really have to stay on your path. And a lot of times, like I said, people don't do that. People want to go for the path that they don't have to do any work. Well, the path that you don't have to do any work, that you think you don't have to do any work, is going to cause you to do a whole lot of work. Because it may seem like it's an easy path, but it really isn't. It really isn't. Okay? It really isn't. So we want to be mindful of that. We want to make sure that when we're out here and about, if you see the red flags of somebody, don't allow that person right up in your space. I'm not saying be mean to them. You can talk to them. You can enlighten them, give them a good word or whatever. But don't bring toxicity too close to home. Okay? That way you don't have to worry about experiencing the toxic energy that they're experiencing. Because if you're not prayed and healed fully, then that energy will become your energy. And you don't want that. Okay? So let me get right into the soul journey. And like I said, we're going to do 3 cards today. And get some messages for the month. We're in the month of May. So let's get some energy for my dreamers and anyone new watching. Got one already. And we got another one that flipped, so that's good. We had that one before. Okay, so freedom came up in reverse. So freedom was the one that was face down, but it was in reverse. freedom in reverse. That's how it came up to me. So I'm going to read it from that perspective. Doubt flipped in the inside of the deck. It flipped upright, so that's doubt. Yeah, so we got some work to do, y'all. Who's doubting and who's feeling like they're stuck and they're not free? Because when I see freedom in reverse, that means you're feeling like you're not free. And there's the last one, relationships. Relationships came up. It flew out of the thing and landed in the challenging position. Okay, so we do have some energy to work with today, people. So freedom in reverse. Let's read what it says upright. So upright, freedom says, I possess the power and the free will to create my own happiness. Okay? This is what it means upright. But this did not come like this. It came in reverse. So someone is feeling like they don't have the power and the free will to possess their own happiness. I'm also getting that someone feels stagnant and stuck and feel like they're not free to do what they need to do. These are all negative energies. And if you're feeling that way and you don't know why, then you need to be asking your angels and your Heavenly Father for help. Okay, remember that your angels cannot help you if you don't ask. Because of free will, they can't just come in and help you. You have to go to them and ask for help for whatever your situation is. And you definitely want to if you're not feeling like you're free. Okay? Freedom is very important. Freedom is a part of our life. If we feel stuck and stagnant, that means we're not going anywhere. Okay? Because you're not going to be able to see clearly to do so. If you don't feel free, doubt. I release the need to know all the answers. Okay. If you went to your Heavenly Father in prayer, and this is where I get this. If you went to your Heavenly Father in prayer and you asked your angels, then you should be releasing. You've already asked. Don't dwell on it. Don't keep pressuring it. Don't sit up there and put your impatience, because you need to be patient after you ask for, and they will show you the answer. You will get your answer, but you have to be patient. So stop doubting that whatever you ask for will come to fruition. Stop doubting it and allow it to do it. But remember, a lot of times it happens in divine timing. It's not on your time, it's on their time. And their time is always right. So stop doubting yourself. Stop doubting your situation. And like I said, release it to your Heavenly Father in prayer. Okay? And then our final one is relationships. Relationships upright shows I'm attracted to those people who serve my higher good. But it came in a challenge position. So are you attracting people that are not serving your higher good? Because the challenge position means you're not attracting people that serve your higher good. Stop allowing anybody into your energy. Everybody doesn't have the right to be in your energy just because they want to. If they're not serving your higher good, then you need to release them. You need to let them go. It's okay to say no. If this person's not for you, they're not encouraging you, they're not giving you a good word, they're always talking about you, talking down, gossiping behind your back, always never has anything good to say about you, why are you holding them in your energy? There's nowhere in the Bible that says you have to hold somebody in your energy. We can be kind from people from afar. Okay? Stop holding on to toxic energy. Okay? That's very important. I'm feeling the energy of that. It's like, why? You know what I'm saying? You're causing yourself to be stagnant for what? Okay? So, remember, we had freedom in reverse. We need to work on that. We had doubt. Definitely work on doubt. And relationships in the challenge position. Please work on this also. Okay? So let's get to it. Let's get some You Got This, because we got the soul's journey out of the way. And I think I'm just going to do one You Got This and finish up with the thing, because now I'm over 20 minutes. Yep, one, and it popped up. Okay. So this is good. Confidence is key. Once you have that, you are unstoppable. And this is by Timothy Way. I think we got this before. Confidence is key. So remember, be confident within everything that you do within yourself and with everything that you do, that you put your work in. Be confident that, whatever you're working on is going to succeed, okay? That you're going to achieve your goals, that you're going to make your dreams come true. You want to be confident. Stay confident, okay? Okay, let's get some positive affirmations. And I'll just do a couple of those. Yeah, see, they coming out real quick. I'm due 3. So, yeah, keep up the good work, dreamers. Continuously look, if you've been doing your short-term goal list and you've achieved your short terms, then whatever you did not achieve off that list, if you did, like I said, and you wrote down 3 to 5 goals, whatever you've achieved, you should have crossed out. And then now is the time, because we've had enough time between January and May, that you should have made a new list, taking the old ones that you did not achieve, putting them at the top, and then adding some more. So if you're doing a list of 3, you've achieved 2, then you need to add 2 more. If you're doing a list of 5 and you've achieved 2, then you need to add 3 more. You want to continuously, how can I say, encourage yourself to achieve the things that you need in your life, okay? Keep up the good work. You are worthy. We got this plenty of times before. So whoever is feeling stagnant and not feeling like they're free, you first have to recognize that you are worthy to have your freedom. And then speak on it. Speak on it. Go to your Heavenly Father in prayer and ask Him to give you the words to say. If you're afraid of leaving your situation and you're stuck in a toxic situation, you need to go to your Heavenly Father in prayer and ask Him to give you the strength so that you can move on. You know that that person is not for you. So why are you sitting there stagnant and stuck and miserable? And then just going through life and thinking that things, no, it's not. Stop being lazy. You know what? I'm getting the energy of somebody who's being lazy and don't want to do the work. They don't want to do the work. They want to wait for the person that they know is toxic in their life to leave, and that person's not leaving. That person already knows that you want them gone. They know, and they're not going to leave. They're going to stay there. And you're going to be stuck in this relationship with somebody for years on and going to regret it later on. You better hope you don't find yourself in a situation where you get locked up because you're not staying too long. And now you want to hurt this person in your life when you could have simply just walked away. Okay? That's the energy I'm getting. You need to wake up and smell the coffee. Whoever's watching this and you're going through this, God is speaking directly to you. Wake up and smell the coffee. You know you're not happy in that situation. Don't stay too long and stay to the point to where you're going to do something that's going to cause you to lose your freedom. Maybe that's the reason why that freedom card came up in reverse. Because you're hanging on too long to something that you don't belong in. Okay? Please, people, you are worthy of more. God didn't put us down here to suffer. He didn't put us down here to stay in situations that's not for us. Make today amazing. Make every day amazing. We always get this. Make every day amazing. Okay, y'all. Thank you so much. I did go over again. Okay, but it's a reason. I know there's a reason every single time. So thank you for allowing me to share the announcements, the soul's journey for this month, and you got this, the 1 card, and the positive affirmations. Bye, dreamers.